Yeah, I train with one of the best teams in the world. You know, I'm getting sub left, right, and centre by guys. You know, there's guys who come here who train on compete on EBI. So some of the top grapplers around. You know, there's a lot of high level jiu-jitsu guys. Louis Sanadaki, wherever he's ran off to, he's one of the guys that makes me feel like a rookie in the gym every day. So yeah, I'm sure he would have finished those subs on me in the gym. So it's great to have someone like that to put me through those positions.
We knew Makwan was going to come in with a grapple. You know, he was a strong wrestler, strong grappler. He's also sent 2 Brits packing from the UFC, Wilkinson and Andy Ogle. What was the game plan coming into this? Was it about keeping distance? What was the game plan?
Yeah, the plan was to use my boxing. You know, I've been boxing since I was about 11 years old, and I boxed in the amateurs and in Britain. Some of the best amateur boxers in the world. You know, I get to spar with some top guys back home in Norwich. Liam Walsh, who's fighting Javonta Davis for a world title soon. I used to spar with him, and he's a class act. So being able to share the ring with those guys and move around with them is very, very good for my confidence. But it wasn't the fight I was expecting. I was expecting to sort of move around, use my flash footwork, and pump my punches out there, and make him pay every time he shot in on me. But I ended up taking him down a couple of times. Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what I thought he was going to do. From the bell, he was going to run out, jump in knee, he was going to shoot takedowns, and he was going to try and finish me with chokes. Everything that happened, I thought was going to happen. Yeah.
You said on the mic after, stop telling me I'm going to lose on Facebook.
Oh man.
Do you think that you were being underrated going into this?
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't proven myself yet. Maybe now, I don't know. But I see on all social media bloody English fans saying on UFC's posts, "Who's Arnold Allem? He's going to get his ass kicked. Who's this guy?" And come on, I'm homegrown. Give me some love, man. Yeah. Well, I see on but I see on the UFC, they post the card, they see my name on the main card. I do personally feel like Joe Duffy should have been on the main card instead of myself. You know, he's a proven guy, and maybe because Makwan usually talks a lot, we got on the main card. But
Self-deprecating. I mean, you're 3-0 now. The first fight was on short notice, a fight you weren't expecting to win. You choked the guy out. Now you've gone in against Makwan, a prospect for sure. You've clearly announced yourself now, certainly to the UFC. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to accomplish?
You fat bastard. Yeah.
What do you want to accomplish over this year? And I hope your coach is all right.
I think it's coming up to my 3rd year in the UFC, and it's my 3rd fight in the UFC. Obviously, making developments and getting better. Sorry, I just knocked someone's mic. Making improvements and getting better is a big deal. You know, I'm where I want to be, but I want to be more active. I don't want to be fighting once every year. So hopefully a bit more activity this year, and best if I could say injury-free and healthy. But this is the fight I've been dreaming about. This exact fight, I remember 2 years ago when I got signed. I think before I got signed, because he knocked out Andy Ogle. I don't remember exactly when. I watched that fight and I said, I'll beat that guy. I know I'll beat that guy. And I knew this was the breakout fight. This is the fight that's going to put me out there, you know. So I said it to Jack before the fight. This is it. This is where I'll get my name out there. People start knowing who I am, and maybe people start stopping me and my dog in the high street. I don't know. But I know I've got this. I haven't proved it in a fight, but I know I've got this finishing power in my left hand, my right hand. I know I've got it. I see someone's face and I'm like, I want to hit it. I just want to let it go. I want to let it fly. And we were saying before, I spent 10, 12 weeks not overreaching my punches, not trying too hard to get power. The fucking first left hand I threw, I was off balance and over, and I looked back at him over there and I was just like, you only win if I fucking missed it. You know, I was just like hitting myself in the head, you know. So I was like, from there, I sort of measured it again, and I felt like, I don't know, I haven't seen it yet, but I felt like I found my distance and I started picking them left hands. That's when I started catching him, and that's when he started breaking.
Although, like,
Yeah.
Standing the action up there so close towards the end.
Yeah.
It seemed like it wasn't given a chance to work. When that happens in your head, are you thinking happy days now? I have a chance to finish this on the feet. It's not going to be like a question after this round.
Not at all, because if I'm on my back, I've got a chance to finish. You know, it's my job to get up. I've got submissions off my back, and I've proven that in previous fights. But it's my job to get up. It's not the ref's job to, obviously he did, but it's not, you know, it's not for me to sort of, you know, tell him when to get up. It's not for me to hold on, and you know, it's for me to work and throw subs up and stuff. Kind of forgot the question there and got a bit. I got an elbow in the back of the head. It might have.
You talked about this being a performance you were happy with, fight you wanted. So what do you want next? Like, who do you want? You want to move up those rankings? Give us some, you know, are there names of guys that make sense for you to get in the cage with? Guys that you want to test your skills with?
There's good fights out there. I've watched a few shows, and you know, but the thing is, I'm not one of those guys who's going to call out names, and I know everyone wants to see names. Everyone wants to see, but I train with the best coach, in my opinion. He's the best coach in the world, Faraz Zahabi, and if I go there calling out all these names and I get back to the gym, he's like, we don't want that fight. I don't want you to have that fight. Not that he would, but I don't want to go against his judgment. If he tells me to go out in the snow and do star jumps, that's what I do for the day, okay? He's my coach. There's no reason for me leaving home and to question whatever he says. So,
Arnold, just after your fight, we were watching Brad Pitt in his final performance of his career. You're at the beginning of your career now, and obviously there's such a huge affinity with Brad and what he's done for the UK scene all these years. For you, you're in the UFC now, you've got that momentum. Do you feel that you can provide a legacy? Do you think that you can have as much impact in this sport as Brad has done?
yeah, I think the sky's the limit. I'm 23 years old. I'm 12-1. I'm 12-1. A couple of decisions in the last fight. I want to finish. Like everyone who knows me, I'm a finisher. I want to finish, but it's not as easy with these tough guys. You're climbing the rankings. It's not as easy to finish these guys. They get better and better, and for some reason they get harder to finish. But yeah, I think once I get a bit better and reach my potential, we'll be finishing guys like McGregor is with that left hand. So.
Did you expect that fight to finish?
Did I expect it to go to the decision? My plan was to finish in the second. I knew he was going to come out hard for the first round. It's exactly how he fights. He comes out fast and hard. And he wants to get you out there. He wants to get home quick. You know, he wants to get out and he wants to be enjoying the victory. But so I knew the first round was the victory round. That was the round where I won the fight. You know, and once we got to the second, I could see he was tired. The only bloody thing is I was tired too. So yeah, I looked across. I kept telling myself he's more tired than me.